Greetings and salutations, I am Crom the Pale, and this is my 7 Days to Die / Darkness Falls tips, tricks, and horde night. So, for starters, I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to give you a quick tour of my horde base. So this is not a particularly huge base. I've already had a wandering horde today, so I shouldn't have to deal with another one. It's just a large square with these stairs, some ladders going up. I've got some electric fences here, and there. So the zombies will hop over here. They'll get here and they run over. I've got these on the sides here to try and limit the shots from demons from the corners. Darkness Falls has demons, which if you did not know, now you do. And to get in the base, I use this. And the reason why I use these pillars is because it eliminates any path other than the path that I have designated for them to take. And then up on the roof, I've got an extra layer of steel up here for anything that comes down on my head, as well as a couple of turrets that are targeting it. And then I've got these turrets here, which are a little extra firepower for any zombies coming along. And these grates right here are designed so the zombies stack up, they can't get up onto the roof and attack. Now, if I was playing multiplayer, I could have a couple extra players standing up here shooting. One of the tricks to this base, and you can see I'm using the advanced door here, is I have these slots here for my turrets. So once I get this all set up, I'm going to turn on my power, which I put down here. Oops. Oh, turn on my night vision so I can see. And I'll flip this switch. I just built this little blockade thing here, so if any fireball happens to come through here and hit, it's not going to take out the switch. And then this switch controls my front turrets, which I'm leaving off for the moment. But the electric fences are now on. Now, grabs down here. My weapon loadout, I'm going with the laser sniper rifle. I'm going with the coil sniper rifle. I have the arc gun. I don't necessarily plan to ever use the arc gun, but I have it just more for demonstration purposes. And then of course the laser bladed sword, my legendary Eric's hammer, and then a repair tool, so should they cause any damage, you can see previous Horde Nights damages are here. And now these turrets are my next attack weapon, and as you can see with my mods on here, I've got armor shredder, foregrip, rad remover, I've got laser batteries so they can deactivate the demons' regeneration, the blessed metal so they deal double damage to demons, I've got the magazine extender mod to increase how much ammo they can hold. Note the advanced magazine extender does not work with this particular weapon. And then I've got the muzzle brake just to make it easier to fire. You can also swap in the barrel extender, which will cause a little bit more damage, but it's less accurate, so I prefer the muzzle brake. Mods on the laser weapon. I've got a silencer on here. That's mostly for show. It doesn't really do anything, unfortunately, on the laser weapons. On the coil sniper, however, it does work, and I'm leaving it on Horde Night specifically because when the Horde Night comes to an end, I don't want any screamers. Getting locked into a screamer chain can be terrible, terrible, terrible. So my laser bladed sword, I've got a bunch of handful of useless mods basically. I mean, obviously the Nikon battery, rad remover, the blessed metal, and the ergonomic grip and the structural brace are pretty good, but the wood splitter and the gravedigger, I just had extra mod slots and I didn't worry too much about it. Eric's hammer, the same thing. I haven't even fully kitted it out yet, but its damage is just so ridiculous, almost 300 points of damage. Now, if I go up to here and click on this, you can see accurately what the damage of the weapon in my hand is doing. So my turret is doing 112 damage per shot, and it's pretty rapid fire weapons, 628 rounds per minute. Now compare that to my coil sniper, it's doing 432, 700 rounds per minute. So the coil sniper's doing a wee bit more damage. So they're coming in, they're already dying. That was a demon taken out there. I won't turn on the turrets up top, front turrets at least, until I see something like a demo. So, one moment. I'm going to turn the audio down because I want to be able to talk through this, because I had a lot of tips and tricks that I wanted to get off. So I'll put it at maybe 5%. We'll see how that works. Still seems really loud. Let's see. Overall sound volume. That's what I wanted to. Not the in-game music. Yeah, I don't even need the music. So I'm going to drop that all the way down to 10%. There we go. There we go. So, some of the hints and tips and tricks of this game you've already seen in how I designed the horde base. You're also seeing it in the turrets. Now you can have 3 active turrets. I'm currently only using 2 because that allows me to swap them out for reloading really quick and easy. So I can pick this up, drop it down, I then reload this one. As soon as it's loaded, I'll pick up, I'll drop this one down, and then I'll reload this one. In the meantime, the electric fence is slowing things down up here. So, this base, while not an AFK style base, it is very, very much, you don't have to take action until the turrets run out of ammo. And since the turrets are using darts for ammo, the ammo is just raw iron plus clay made in a forge. So that's definitely one major tip and trick. Because the way the game handles the turrets, it thinks they are a weapon in my hand. So I could up and just use, and I'll switch over to laser. It does ridiculous damage. I was saving it more for some of the bigger enemies. Oops. I did get tagged there. The blocks I have up front do serve as a barrier, and they're actually double thick to reduce how much actual hitting I can get from zombies. But they allow me to melee through it, so if I want to, here, I'll let this lady get up close. Boom. So, now the lasers can cut through it if they make perfect contact. Decap that one in mid-shot, mid-air. So, sounds like my turrets are out of ammo again, so relight that. Come on. So it still does take time to load. I actually got tagged by one of them, so I'm going to heal up a little bit. So one tip and trick I was going to go over, if I open this up, you can see here your action skills, which Darkness Falls uses, as well as skill points. So for my archery, in order to spend points to raise my archery level, I actually have to use my bow. It's locked by the level of my action skill in that particular weapon. So once I use the bow a bit more, you can level it up. I believe you need to 60 to max it out. So, and every time you use your weapon to kill something and earn experience, and earning experience is the key. So let's get these guys back up and going. See, I made over 5,000 ammo for him, so I should... Oh, come on. Here, I gotta blow this thing away. And he's lined up perfectly. So, that's the loaded one. So here, I'm going to turn these on. This'll end a lot of them. It burns through a lot of ammo, but it'll give me a chance to talk. Hopefully it's not too loud. I can reload my weapons while I wait. Do a little bit of healing. So, I should mention, this obviously is a day 98. I'm going into here at level 230. I was around 230 when I started. I just leveled. Game stage is 492 because I'm in the desert. I've got a lot of kills. The player kills are because they're survivors. And then I have died once because I was not careful. Early game, wandering around. Anytime you see the cops, you want to kill them quickly before they blow up. Demos too. These guys, the Titans and the Behemoths, they're bullet sponges, but not terribly threatening. At least not to the base. I don't want to go out there and face tank them, but I could. I am wearing full 71 power armor, fully kitted out. Come on, reload, yeah. If these reloaded any quicker, I'd be dangerous. So it's tough to run a horde and talk about tips and tricks at the same time, but I'm trying. I really am. So as you'll notice, I haven't put anything in breaking entry because that's mostly dedicated towards block damage and the PvP for land claims. Pistols I also don't use much at all, but I did level them up. Shotguns I don't use at all. And then of course for your perks, I've got almost all of them maxed out. These are ones that you usually don't need, but getting them can help. The reason you don't need them is because they're all covered by one or more of the classes. So, in order to get the master classes of these, it costs 10 skill points. However, you can craft a book which will replace those 10 skill points and allow you to save them for something else. Which is what I did to save up so many skill points. I gotta have a drink because I'm getting thirsty because I got hit. Come on, you. Ooh, an incubus. Now the incubus are nasty, 30,000 HP, but they don't spawn in with 30,000 HP. They actually spawn in slightly below that. I actually want to let him get up here because I want to hit him with the arc gun when he gets in range. Yeah, the arc gun melts him. Uses a crap ton of ammo though. And these guys are a little annoying. Snap headshot. I am playing on Nomad difficulty, which is a step above default. Everything else is default. I normally have the zombie count turned up, but I turned it down, or left it on default, I should say. Just because I wanted to try and talk. You can imagine trying to do this with a higher difficulty and higher number of zombies. Oops. It does become a little tedious sometimes having to pick up and manage all of the turrets, but they earn their money. Now my turrets up front here are probably completely run dry. I haven't heard any succubus, so I'm hopeful I won't have to deal with one tonight. As I say that, there's a bloody succubus sitting on top of my head. So she's gonna try and break through that roof there. Hopefully she can't. Hopefully she'll turn around and give me a target I can shoot. Because right now I can't do anything, but she's not hitting me. So keep an eye on my HP and make sure she doesn't suddenly get the ability to hit me. Oh, and an incubus, not letting him get in close with the succubus sitting up top. Ow. So that succubus is able to hit me right through the walls. Very cheesy, so anybody who complains about cheese in this game, if they can shoot me through a wall, and that's 3 layers up here. I've got cement plus a layer of cement, a layer of concrete, steel I should say, 2 layers of steel. Reinforced steel and regular steel. So hopefully, it's 2 a.m. Probably won't complete the horde before morning. I'm just not killing them quite quick enough. But see, I've gained a lot of skills. So, uh-oh. That's a bad noise. Yeah, definitely don't like that. So the little walkway means if they have any kind of knockdown, they fall down, which is very, very, very useful. Oh, I lost a whole block here. Did not even notice that. So I'm gonna pick that up. Don't think I've taken any other block damage. I lost a lot of hit points. Again, not paying attention, talking too much. So I'll get my hit points back up. Cops are pretty nasty. You don't want to mess with too many cops. Didn't load it. And lost another brick somewhere. Probably above me. Oops, come on. So you can see how hard it is to hold a conversation and do a horde night. So my apologies if my tips and tricks are a little short on tips and tricks. Succubus is still up above me, I'm betting. Oh, there she is. There's a whole bunch of them. They went through quite a bit to get to me, so I'm going to have to deal with them. Didn't realize they were... Come on, ladies, I'm entertaining you. Oh, haha. He got in too. Lovely. Right, because that front block's gone. Son of a bitch. Come on. They're so annoying to hit because their hitbox is kind of... let's see, I think I can... Here, I'm going to set this guy back here. Hopefully if they drop in... Come on. Honestly, this is normally a very secure base, but was not quite anticipating this many succubus. Come on, you bloody guy. You know what? I'm actually going to grab you. Make sure you're loaded. My game just crashed. It's trying to. Sounds like something's hitting me, so I'm going to go up there. See if I can't deal with these ladies. A bit more. Oh, that's why I was getting hit. She's stuck in the roof here. So unfortunately with Horde Nights, it's hit and miss what you get. Some nights you get next to no succubus, and sometimes you get a whole lot of them. Come on, you. Okay, I need to take these guys all out. I can kill the succubuses at my leisure once they're all gone. Sheesh, girls. Leave me be for a minute. Deal. Alright, I've had enough of you, dude. Titan. Legendary hammer time. And a screamer. Last thing I wanted right now. Okay, so this has not gone well. But it's not gone horribly either. Doo-doo-doo. Wow, that's a lot worse than I thought. That's why you don't want screamers. Thankfully, I've got a lot of stamina, so I can't outrun them. But yeah, that was the Horde night in day 98. Again, I wasn't paying close enough attention, so certain things did not go according to plan. I may have to run all the way back to base. Look at that. Oh, you? So. Yeah, I don't think I had any tips and tricks really there. Everything kind of went out the window when they went hog wild on me. Go by, birds. These guys I can just end. Okay, so I bought some distance, so let's see, where's this? Use this. Treat some infection. Treats my concussion. Treats my abrasion. I guess I can use you actually. Get some more health. And even more health. Okay, so now that my health's back, eat a bit of food. Turn off the night vision. Now I can just go in there and I'll just snipe slowly and steadily. There's an awful lot still over there that are going to show up once I get closer, but my goal is to kill that screamer first. And then I can go through a billion loot bags. But yeah. So that's what a Horde night, day 98, Darkness Falls looks like. It is rough, but not an insurmountable task. I can switch over to this. Or even this. So I put ammo in it, might as well use it. Right. Oh, I forgot now I gotta take my cast. Use that. Has my splint been treated? That's treated. 25 minutes, that's not too bad. Make sure that's loaded, that's loaded. So there's another screamer. Make sure there's no other screamers around. So the base held up fairly well from the Horde. There was a couple instances of the behemoths, or not the behemoths, the demolishers exploding and took out a block or two. Obviously the electric fences went through a lot. These are titanium electric fences, so they hold up better than normal. See my pathway here, it takes barely any damage, you know. Cement would have been suffice, but you know, you can see I've got 2 layers of protection here, and then this right here is what really surprised me. So that's stainless steel, and that's 5,000 cement, and then I had another 10,000 steel. So those succubuses burnt through 35,000 HP to get to me through multiple blocks. So yeah, that's what a high level horde night on Darkness Falls is like. If you prepare accordingly, it's not that difficult. However, there's a lot of RNG about how and what type of zombies come your way. The quantity you can adjust. You can't do much about the difficulty except not to level up too quickly. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's of some benefit to you. Have a good night. Bye for now.